Hello, anybody who's watching this. Welcome to my reaction to Spooky by Internet Historian on Incognito Mode channel. And I don't know, call me wrong, but I think he's missed his mark for about a month to make a spooky video. Alright, before we begin, if you want to help out the channel, there's a donation in the description below. If you want to get videos early, there's a Patreon page, and if you don't want to do any of that, you can like, comment, subscribe. I'm a bit sleepy, I'm sorry. Let's begin.
Spooky.
Let's plug my headphones. And turn your volume.
Spooky. What is spooky?
I want to see that again.
Spooky. What is spooky? Is this kind of spooky? How about this? Jump scare. What if I built up tension like I was going to do another jump scare? But then I didn't.
Oh, then I did, yeah.
I have jump scared you. I will wait here so that I can do my ultimate spooking. Boo. And then I'll just load some of these Halloween-themed bullets. All this and more on Jump Scare.
Oh, phobias, okay.
I don't know if you explicitly want to talk about your phobias, because I kind of don't.
I don't like moths.
Moths kind of suck.
Yeah, it's not that I'm afraid of moths. It's that I know what they're like. And what's going to happen is, if I try to live and let live with a moth in the room...
I kind of understand. Like, I'm not scared of insects, but I will be uncomfortable to be near one. Same with spiders. I'm a bit scared of spiders, but I'm more just uncomfortable when there is one.
You're going to bump into the light bulb for a while, and then you're going to find a way to get down the back of my shirt. I just don't want to have it, so I go out of my way to kill moths.
Being a personality online, last thing you want is to be like, oh, I'm terrified of beautiful woman's breasts, and then you wake up next day with 500 DMs being like, look at this loser, and you're like, no! Which, by the way, is my phobia.
I don't find butterflies to be very beautiful either. They're just larvae with wings.
Yeah, but aren't we all?
I guess you could classify ghosts as a phobia.
Why are all ghosts from like the 1800s? How come you never just see some guy who died like 2 weeks ago wearing like a Gucci shirt or something?
Oh, I've seen modern ghosts.
What, in real life?
In movies and stuff.
Okay.
Usually it's
Well,
just
yeah.
after the accident though. So, you know, Sixth Sense.
Yeah, right.
There's this scene.
Maybe it's to become a ghost, you need to be dead for 200 years. Something like that.
With a bike crash, and it's like the moment that the mum starts to believe. And she goes, you know, how do you know that? Like with tears in his eyes. She stands beside my window. But then it's just this extra with no lines.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of standing there with like a bloodied up head. But then it goes, what's my cue? And it just sort of walks away, and it's very like nonchalant. And it's so funny.
Well, not everybody can be Bruce Willis.
It's funny, right? It's not just me. Like,
Yeah.
it's this
I haven't
really
seen the
well
movie, but
done dramatic moment.
it's
but
a
then
stupid
the bike
moment.
She just kind of feels a bit awkward. She's like, I'll come back later.
I do think that that is a potential market that has not been tapped. Airbnbs that are gimmick haunted. Okay, so some of the cabinets, the hinges are, you know, installed a certain way so that they like naturally swing open more than they should. Stuff like that. Fuck, that would be awesome.
Little actuators that like open up doors late at night.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, oh, fuck. And then you've got like a story to go home with. Why the hell isn't that a thing? Okay, let's say you've booked in the Airbnb. And
Because people book Airbnbs to sleep, not to get scared by nothing. I guess. I think. I never booked one.
on
So
your way there.
Yeah.
It's like there's one dirt road, and so they've hired a guy. Steve, you got to get out there. You're
There's this old British man with
But I think people would know. Like, if you can do this thing once, scare them shitless, and then they start talking stories. Telling stories is a proper way to say it. Why is that camera doubled and no other one? Anyway, people will start telling stories about it, and then the jig will be up, and then people will just go in there knowing that it's not actually haunted and it's just devices everywhere. Also, you can probably see them when you would use doors and shelves. Not shelves, whatever the cabinets.
You're playing the role of the harbinger. In case you don't know what a harbinger is, here's the scene from Cabin in the Woods.
I've seen plenty come and go. Getting back. That's your concern.
Foreshadower.
You're staying in the old cabin down the way, are you?
That was
Some say it's
reception.
haunted.
That was
it was 80 years ago. The old Brown family. They had perished in a terrible fire. They say they haunt the grounds ever since.
You might be wondering why the house seems old if it caught on fire. Don't think about that too
Well,
much.
it's made of asbestos, you see. And that's the real scary thing. Is don't get too deep in it now.
The silent killer. In fact, would you know that asbestos was actually...
Stop it. Stop talking about the asbestos. You've got to get back onto the... Yeah, he's got a little earpiece in. They say that no Airbnb customers ever make it up live. Oh, I know what you go. You know, the whole house is yours. You know, feel free to enjoy it. But there is one rule. Do not open the door to the basement.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
And then that stays locked until like 11 p.m. and then it just unlocks itself.
If a door like that unlocked, I would slam it shut and put a chair up against it. You have to make a reason for them to go down there. So it would be something like...
Like a child's voice. There's a Bluetooth down there as well. Excuse me. Hello?
Oh, that's good. Would you even
Yeah, that
try
would
and
be-
sleep if
that
you
could be
like prayed when
terrifying.
you just stay at somewhere creepy like that? I guess you would.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
You might end up with just a bunch of drunk people who go, fucking, yeah, look, there's probably a Bluetooth speaker in
There's
here.
like a fake child doll. You know, like punch it, break it. There's a lot of setup.
That's exactly
that's
what's gonna
involved
happen.
to like suspend the disbelief. What I was thinking was the power cuts out or something along there.
Oh, that's good. I've
Okay.
got it. The power goes out, but they've given you a torch beforehand. But they're UV torches.
Ah.
And so when you turn them on, there's like bloodstains and shit all over the wall.
Hidden messages. Yeah.
If you
It's the bicycle woman. You could make it not put any Bluetooth speakers or anything like that, but you make it like the escape rooms, like scary escape rooms where there are people. I forgot how they called, but they're like people in a suit of some kind, and then just some scary thing, and they just walk around making noise, and then you can shut off the power, and then you can hear they will use a chainsaw or something, and then you can hear it revving like upstairs or in the basement or stuff like that.
sold it as an experience instead of as an actual accommodation, it would be brilliant. Because you get some businessman who's just like, I had the worst night's sleep. 0 stars.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. First times.
Have you seen the Saw movies?
I haven't, but I've watched all of your movie sucks.
But the question is, how would you design a Saw trap?
First of all, you have to design.
All of his what? YourMovieSucks.org? That's a thing? Should I react to that?
a saw trap that I think it's meant to make them
I've
appreciate
seen like 5, I
life.
think.
Right, so you have to put me in the Saw trap. What's my crime?
Internet historian, would you like to play a game?
Yeah, why not? That sounds fun. I like games.
Very relaxed about the whole situation.
Oh, what a wonderful nap. It was right in the middle of the day as well. I feel so refreshed.
That was great, thank you.
So what happens next?
You wake up taped to a deck chair,
Right.
and the little sawman comes out. For your crimes of not replying to my DMs one time.
Yeah.
For your crimes of not releasing the video in 6 months.
Oh no,
That-
that's
on
my
the main
favorite
channel.
of all my fingers.
The handles of the vice grip are electrocuted. The only way to remove it is to unplug the electricity, but the plug is at the bottom of a tube of smartphones, which are all logged into your Twitter account with tweets already typed out containing the N-word.
Oh no, right, so you have to like not touch the... Oh my god. And at first I'm like, I'm not gonna go near that thing. That's too high a price to pay, man. But then I would put my pants over my hands, and now I'm digging through the phones and I'm not setting them off.
What are you doing?
I have passed the trap. What are you doing? Stop it.
Oh, you're not meant to do it like that.
Wouldn't that be
But he was
great if you
taped.
just not thought of like one really obvious thing?
Yeah.
Right, you suddenly wake up in a lazy boy chair.
Oh, this is pretty good.
You are duct taped to the lazy boy chair.
This is still fine.
Still, yeah.
Suddenly, the television turns on. Hello, mini cuties.
Hello.
You've never appreciated having legs.
Dear God.
So, as punishment, you're gonna have to,
Remove the
I don't want
legs.
to be a critic, but I mean, usually when I'm kidnapped, people have it more planned out than us.
No, shut up. Shut up. So, as you can tell, the cuffs of your pants have small hooks in them,
Oh.
and they are connected to these chains on the wall. This television is going to turn into only sex scenes from popular movies. After 3 minutes, your
Okay.
pants will be all the way down, and you will still be stuck to this chair. And at that point, a little bell will go off, and your mom will be summoned into the room, and she will catch you.
Dear God, no.
If you want to stop this from happening, you're gonna have to cut off your own legs.
What?
With what?
Here, I got you this implement. We'll just let the editor decide what the implement is.
Here's what Derek Sorman didn't foresee, though.
Right,
I saw The Wolf of Wall Street with my ex-girlfriend's parents in the theater, so nothing will ever
Okay.
beat that.
Oh, you could have turned to your girlfriend and gone, "Oh, we've done that one."
And then I fucking look her dad in the eyes.
There's like a, you never appreciated your foreskin when you had it.
Have you seen that video of the pigeons getting sucked into the grain silo?
Oh yeah, it happens to people too.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the people aren't eating the grain, though. That's kind of like the pigeon version of Saw. Their own hubris does them in because they're just...
Yes, that's going, you love corn, do you?
Well, here's an infinite supply of corn. Don't get sucked in.
That's not so anymore. That's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Or Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. That thing.
One of them goes in head first. He can see it coming and he's like, this is my fate.
Right, I am not afraid. My ancestors will look down
Yeah, that was
upon me.
that thought as well.
Ad time. Email,
Oh.
Netflix, Facebook, Amazon, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Too many accounts.
OnlyFans?
Too many. Well, now there is. It's me, NordPass Woman. Oh, but
I don't know
shut
who
up,
that
Ugly.
is.
It's time to use NordPass. Store all of your accounts and passwords in one delicious place using just one master password. Wow, that sounds great. Shut up. Oh my god, I cannot believe that those hackers managed to guess
There's the link.
password 123. Oops, your turn's broken. Now let's fix those passwords. Improve your security with big sophisticated passwords, all randomly generalized. Here, let me install it now on your phone. No, thank you. Who really? Can you believe what a total bee she is? Help, I am afraid of technology. Something password. Shut up, you handsome man. Did someone say a better way? No need to enter login info ever again. Use NordPass across all devices. Throw away this post-it note. And give me your phone number. We should go out sometime. With NordPass. I'm not really sure how this ad should end.
You'll get an out of feel. I just noticed that her hair, or like her whole head is the NordPass logo.
Shut up.
I think
and go
it's
to
just Nord logo,
nordpass.com/incognito
right?
Incognito to get 70% off a 2-year plan, plus additional free month, plus 30-day money-back guarantee.
Did they switch NordVPN to just NordPass, or is it a different feature?
Over.
I wanted to talk about
a
those
booty call.
YouTube channels that call people at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's
about
That one's my favorite, the left top one. What is it called? Extreme Gaming? Is that the one? Something like that, when they faked that they were deadly sick. There are two brothers, and one of them had, like, his kidneys were failing, his body was filling up with fluid that wasn't processed the way it's supposed to be. And then the guy that's on the screen there had vertigo. Deadly vertigo. And then they went to a chiropractor and he fixed them.
those YouTube channels that call
Fucking
people
stupid.
at 3 a.m.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I
That should do it
hate
too.
those-
The Sniper Wolf, is that Sniper Wolf on the left bottom? I feel like if you're not a teen doing this, you just have something wrong with your brain.
the passion.
Cut! If I spin this fidget spinner,
Like teens can be
Oh,
stupid
look at
enough.
swing for 5 seconds, You guys have to smash
On
the
what?
fidget spinner.
Oh, look at that.
Thanos ring for
How's that a Thanos ring? This is a Thanos ring. This less than $1 worth Thanos ring with all the fucking stones. You know, I'm gonna have it till the end of the video on my arm. And you know what? On the other hand, I'm gonna have the one ring. Fuck my fingers off that. The ring to bind them all or whatever. Thanos ring. Also, fidget spinner is quite sick though.
With a passion.
God, if I spin
It reminds me of Darksiders too.
this fidget
Anyway.
spinner.
Oh, look at that.
Thanos ring for 5 seconds.
This is a Thanos
you guys
ring.
have to smash the like button. 5, 6,
Fine.
7,
I'll do it
Eight.
myself.
9.
That's pretty badass.
That's
Boom!
not.
You guys have to smash the like button.
I'm inevitable. That's
Alright,
what.
fine.
You win.
So
Oh, look, the counter for the dislikes. It's gone now. I noticed it like yesterday or maybe 2 days ago that it was gone.
we
Anyway,
are gonna be calling Thanos.
What did he say? You tell me what he just said. You tell me
We're
right
gonna be
now. What
calling
did he actually
Thanos?
say?
We are gonna be calling Thanos at
Yeah.
3 p.m. at
Okay, we're gonna be calling Thanos and his go love.
He's
Now, hold on, we gotta get in the mood.
pronouncing it wrong.
Editor, we gotta put in some of the spooky music. Here we go.
Oh, then he has a dance montage.
Wait a minute. How did he get Thanos' number?
Make sure to subscribe and
What do you
turn on the
mean?
little bell.
He asked.
I want to be on the notifications squad.
He asked the Kevin Feige for his number.
Come on, please.
Please,
Come on, I know
Thanos.
it's not gonna answer.
Please.
Come on.
Can you imagine it? It's a video like I'm calling Thanos. Come on, please answer, and he doesn't. And he's like, oh. Well, thank you for watching. Bye.
Hello?
That's not Thanos.
I mean, what else could I have expected? But, like, somehow I'm still disappointed.
Is it too much work to edit
Wait, who are
a
you?
video?
You called me. Should I comment this?
Yeah, I think that's.
Disclaimer. This is just a skit.
Oh, what?
What the fuck?
Thanos.
Why did he put name of the Why? Looks like a big blue penis. Purple penis. Anyway, why did he put the title of the video in the fucking description?
I did not see that coming.
This is one of my favorite videos. Look to the left of him underneath that car poster. That looks suspiciously like lights coming through blinds. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, you're right.
No, it's 3 a.m.
100%. The comments turn off, the like to dislike ratios turn off. Okay, here's the thing. This must be semi-ironic, but the thing that's throwing me off is the threatening "we need to talk" kind of facial expression. I have just called the
Yeah.
susposter in Among Us, and I have terrible
Susposter?
news about your balcony.
Cray Cray gang, it's your Will Crane, the building man coming at you with another lead videos.
What the hell did he...
And Cray Cray gang,
Like,
it's your Will-
okay, his excuse, he's like, you're gonna say it's not 3 a.m. and he's gonna say it is 3 a.m. somewhere else. You know, like I'm recording this at almost 8 a.m. But it's 3 a.m. like 5 time belts to the left, right to the west. That's where it's gonna be. Yeah. Like what is it gonna be? Spain or Portugal? No, that might be not close enough. It's farther than that. Anyway.
So he's saying, "What's up, YouTube?" And,
Tube. And what's
Cray
Cray Cray?
So his channel is Eli So Cray.
Yeah, you know,
So-
I got
so he's
that one,
saying-
but then issue with us train the building man.
coming at you with another lead videos always.
Wait.
No, wait, no, the dabbing. This guy is so
What is
self-aware.
that?
He
What is
knows.
that?
No, I know he is.
My hair again popped up.
Fucking to you, he's not.
Guys, make sure you go check out that video after this video. Face
Why are you so terrifying looking?
It
You
was
are the
like-
most
I
scary.
can, I can hear the things you're saying
What?
without staring at me with enormous intensity.
Yeah,
You
what
need
the
to start
fuck?
your videos with like a snappy kind of like, "What's up? It's your boy AJ Estrand back in the building with another banger of a video."
Ah, my eyes hurt.
Hello? Is this Among
Not
Us?
Among Us.
This guy is so self-aware. This guy is
He's
brilliant.
not.
This is satire, and it is genius.
Let me ask you a question. How much treasure is on that boat? How much money worth of treasure?
Again,
What
no
treasure?
mention
What
of treasure
boat?
anywhere
Yeah.
in Among Us.
Does he
A
think they are
boat.
scuba divers?
Or like pirates, something that involves money on the high seas.
Like, I guess it would be a synonym to ship, a boat, but that's not work. It doesn't work in this context. You can't just replace ship with a boat.
$100 million?
I'm gonna be honest. This is so entertaining that
It
like I
isn't.
actually don't even want to commentate over it.
No, I agree.
I am absolutely enthralled by it.
I genuinely love this video. Banger of a video. Today we are calling the internet historian who recently passed away, RIP, to my boy. Anyway, let's just jump into this. So first of all, before we get started, guys, make sure to follow my Instagram.
You forgot the fidget spinner.
If I can spin this fidget spinner on this loaded gun in my mouth for more than 3 seconds, then you have to hit the subscribe button. First of all, let me just, I found this number on the dark web.
I just think it was DM.
Oh my god, you guys, he DM me his number, so I'm just going to call this now. Bring, 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 bring.
Hello? You've reached into
To be honest, this is a great idea. If you like get some people, some YouTubers that would agree to do this, and you call them at 3 a.m., just actual YouTubers, and make like a half an interview, a half just a call, just to talk to them for a few minutes. You do it at 3 a.m. and see how they just exist at that time. Because some people might be sleeping. You're not gonna tell them maybe the time when you're calling or the day on what you're gonna call them. So you would have just some people who would be woken up by your call, some people who will not pick up, and maybe you'll make a compilation where you try over and over again, like every couple of days or something like that. And if they're not picking up, you're gonna come to the conclusion that, I don't know, they sleep at that time when they turn their phone off or something. Maybe some people who will be wide awake and do it. Like, that's a potential. Steal that idea. I'm not gonna say don't steal that idea because I'll never get there. Nobody will give me their phone number. I will waste money to call to America. That would be like probably thousands of rubles worth in one call for a few minutes, but I'll do it. But nobody will give me that number.
historian's voicemail. I'm not
Oh my god, you guys, did you hear that? The internet historian just replied to me from beyond the grave. Oh.
You get halfway through that, then your phone starts buzzing again.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, no, I missed your call. What's up?
Is this the real internet historian?
No.
Why are you talking like that? Yeah, it's me. What's up?
When are you gonna upload a new main channel video? It's been like 6 months.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
When will you, though?
Did you do Halloween?
I
growing up in rural
feel like
New
he's
Zealand,
he's
not
getting
really,
asked
but
that
kind
every
of.
day.
So we would dress up and do the whole like go around the houses, but it was probably like 1 in 10 houses actually
These are
did
big
it.
Yeah.
scopes.
Nothing like American Halloween. People didn't really try. We went to 2 of them and they were like, no, fuck off. We're like, all right. I think one woman gave us 50 cents. It wasn't very good.
My experience is that Halloween, I think, was my favorite holiday of anything.
Really?
Really?
Way better than Christmas or my birthday, because you get to dress up, which is like fun in the first
I'm
place.
going to go as an Arabian Night and put on blackface. And
I'm going as Justin Trudeau. So Halloween is great because you have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. And it's one of the first times.
Like, I want to say a thing. Probably not everybody, but probably a lot of people know that Russia doesn't celebrate Halloween. But that's half the truth. We have a different celebration that I don't remember the name of. And I think it happens in July. I can't remember. But anyway, you do kind of the same thing. You dress up into something and then you go around different apartments and stuff and ask for candy. Like, I don't think I did it this year. But last year I did like prep some candy and some kids came to my apartment and I gave them candy. It kind of happens. We kind of have Halloween, but not an actual one.
Times where you get to go out on your own.
Yeah.
You can do slightly criminal things and get away with it. It's
I'm gonna try
great. One
to find the
time-
name of
I
it.
think it was a ninja.
Yeah.
Fortnite Ninja 11s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
Me and a couple of mates, we're walking around, and every second house is not doing Halloween.
Yeah.
But they would see you dressed up, and it's like, hold on, kids, just let me
check
see
the
what's in the
pantry.
pantry. They would come out with like a whole packet of Tim Tams.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like,
That's a haul.
It's like fantastic. And then once in a while, they would be like, oh, you know what? I'm not doing candy. You can have something healthy. And you get vegetables.
Okay, it's called Kalida. I don't know how to translate that in any way. There are 3 days. There are different ones. But the one I'm doing it, the one that my family did, and like the only one that anybody did I didn't even know that there are 3 versions of different ones. The one we were doing is Kalida. And you're gonna sing a song like Kalida, Kalida, Открывай ворота. Like you. There are poems, I guess, to it. Which what I said means just I said the name of the celebration twice, and then I said open the gates. From 6th. Oh, is it in January? In this time, people think that because the world is not like baptized, is that the word? Anyway, because of that, ghosts and like ghouls and all that undead stuff is roaming the earth. And happens before Christmas apparently. Well, I guess so. I guess we did it in like some kind of winter thing. Night on 19th of January and 13th of January. Why in that order? I don't know. But when does it do? Is it 13th of January or 19th of January or what? Do I have to ask my mom because Google doesn't give me straight fucking answers? Date. I'm sorry for making this long. 6th of January, that's a completely different fucking time. But makes more sense because it would be before Christmas and not that is on 8th or 9th. I think 8th of January. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry for wasting your time on this, but now you know it's
Oh, yeah, I
stuff.
got an apple once. That was the worst.
Bro, I got a full cabbage. It was 3.5 kilos. It was enormous.
From my eye.
It was like, oh, this is our new fucking treasure for the evening. We're walking along the streets. Some teenagers in a car see us with this big cabbage, and they're like, roll it, roll it. And so they got us to roll it onto the street, and then they're in their car, right? And so they would just
Fucking
like
run
go
over.
forward and backwards, trying to run over the cabbage. And we were just having the best fucking
That's so
time.
cool.
Oh, it's just the best, man. And then you get home, and then there's just a whole bunch of candy.
I love the idea of you having to like Diablo style inventory manage your bag with a cabbage. And it's just taking up like 12 slots, and you're like, wow, can't get rid of it though.
Drop item.
Halloween, I was dressed as Super Mario.
You're going
Oh.
as Chris Pratt?
Yeah, I was a crisp rat.
Mm.
So I was like 16, 17. We were drinking grape juice because I was underage. We were like, let's go to McDonald's
Jesus,
at
that
Wood's
magnet.
End on a night of debauchery.
Right.
So it was probably like a 15-minute walk, not too far away.
What is it, Market
Side
with
note, the
Ducks?
entire way, one of my friends was like, put his arms around me. He's like, James, bro, I fucking love you, man. Just so you know, I've always got your fucking...
I didn't comment on the costume of this guy, but he just has a hot dog there out, and then he's hugging him. Okay, that's a editor. The best job, the best editing job I've seen in these videos.
Go back if anything fucking happens. So we pulled up to an intersection and a car pulled up, and this dude who had been trying to finger me a second ago was like, hey, g'day boys, you having a good night? Guy gets out of the passenger side. This dude's
Jesus,
like
it's
in his
rock.
late 20s. Eyes us all up, sees I'm the smallest.
Yeah, right.
All I remember is being up, and then I remember being sideways.
Holy shit.
And
Oh.
he had cracked me in my jaw.
Holy fuck, he could have turned you into a ghost.
You hear about people who just ding their head off the concrete and they're done.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
maybe I am dead.
Feeling Joel Osmond's there.
You look outside the window and I just walk away kind of nonchalantly. So I get smacked. I'm on the ground.
Yeah.
I didn't pass out.
So
I just
fucking
got a
bizarre.
walloping.
God
And
damn.
he got back in his car and they peeled off up the street.
Yeah.
Conveniently, a police cruiser pulls up, so they didn't see any of that happen. But all my friends are like, "Go get that fucking car! They just punched my friend." Cops peel off up the road after them, pull them over, and then they come back to
Nice.
us and they're like, "Yeah, they say that they didn't do anything," and then they like see me on the
For
ground,
God's sake.
like bleeding. Well, they obviously did something.
Yeah.
Ended up
Good
taking the
police
guy
work.
to court.
You took him to court?
I did.
Oh, okay.
And
They
he
did
pled
something.
not guilty.
So what did you say? I hereby declare, Your Honor, this guy did a mischief to my face.
Take a look at my mug. One woman screams and she's like, "He's disgusting." It's just my normal face.
Oh, and his speech impediment ever since. All right, so what happened then? Did he go to jail?
He pled not guilty and I gave my statement. He said that my attire was offensive to him.
Yeah, right.
Keep in mind, dressed as Mario from the video game
Yeah.
Mario.
You
Yeah.
get punched by fucking Waluigi.
Now that I think about it, it wasn't a car, it was a
Bowser.
car they were in, and they drove off onto like a big rainbow road in the sky.
So what happened? Did he go to jail?
So he pled not guilty, and then I think he was from up north, so he went back to like whatever town he was from and was being trialed in their court. And while he was awaiting his court date, he assaulted someone else. So
And mild brain damage, I suppose?
yeah, well, I started a YouTube channel, so
That takes brain damage.
oh, we should do like a really dumb creepypasta for like a video game we both know.
Oh, that would be quite good. Okay, guys, you'll never believe this story, but it's 100% true.
Of course, yes.
When I was 14 years old, I really wanted to play the new game, Fallout 4, but my parents wouldn't buy it for me. So, one day I went to a garage sale. Lo and behold, there was a copy of Fallout 4, but the disc was just an ordinary disc, and someone had just written FO4 on it in a marker pen. It must have been a pirated copy. I wish I had known
Yeah, maybe.
what I know now. That is not any ordinary copy of Fallout 4. When I installed the game, it came with a warning that said, "May cause death." I thought it was the developers trying to be funny. Holy shit, this is every game creepypasta.
This
Yeah.
is very accurate.
Yeah, it is.
When I booted up the game, it wouldn't work properly. It would be a black screen. But then I messed around with the system files and I managed to get it working.
I thought it was just my PC acting up because my mom wouldn't let me buy a new graphics
Why is it so
card.
fucking
The
green?
first thing I noticed was that there was
This is Fallout?
already a save file on the game. I thought that was
That's not how
strange.
save files
I
work.
opened it up and it took me to the character creation menu. Except the man standing in front of the mirror was dead.
Can I tell you something?
What?
My wall just creaked and I got a fright because you were putting me on edge.
Holy
I
fuck.
genuinely got scared by that. After I picked up my baby, the screen went black and I figured once again maybe my old PC had bugged out. But all of a sudden, it skipped to what seemed like a few hours in the game. I was back in the wasteland and I was talking to... What's his name?
Preston Garvey.
I was talking to Preston
Almost.
Garvey.
The only option it gave me was strangle. So I pressed the button, and what happened next was an extremely graphic
You won't believe what
cutscene
happened next.
of my character cutting the circulation to Preston Garvey. He screamed in pain, and it wasn't like any of the usual voice acting. This sounded real.
I swear when I looked into his eyes, it was like the textures suddenly got hyper-realistic, and I thought I saw a reflection of a person in it. I thought I saw myself. Not only that, but the familiar Fallout UI went from being nuclear green to blood red.
That's it. And then it goes, I've been playing this game
I think you
for a
can
long
set it
time
like
now,
that.
and I've started to notice some things. I feel like there's shadows in the corner of
The
my
death
room
blows?
in real life.
I played for another
Oh,
20
knuckles.
hours, literally exploring every crack and crevice, until finally I found the first NPC I'd seen in a literal day.
It was my dead wife, and she was still frozen, like she was in the cryo chamber. I started doing some research on the dark web. I found a post that said that actually, during the production of Fallout
Fucking
4,
ads.
One of the beta testers was forced to play the game for 20 hours straight to see if there was any bugs with the game being played for 20 hours straight, and the man died of dehydration.
and then Todd Howard buried the body, and he didn't want anyone to know. Something is not right. I feel like there's
If it was Bobby
creatures
Kotick, I would
all
believe it,
around
but
me,
I don't think
like
Todd
in
would
the
do that.
game. I can see map markers in the distance. Here's the worst part. I decided to webcam my friend, but when I opened the call, he said, "Why are you hanging out with Preston Garvey?" And I said, "What? I'm all alone."
I've got another twist.
You got a better one?
An alternate one. To my shock, when the webcam turned on, it wasn't my friend as I expected.
It was Preston
the
Garvey.
Todd
Oh.
Howard staring back at me.
But his eyes were different. They were more evil.
His eyes were black and as though he'd been crying blood. He opened his mouth and only static came out. I was terrified of what would happen.
Through the static, though, I could hear something. He said, "If you die in the game, you die in real life."
Damn game, you die for real.
Finish the game.
That's it, yep. I hope this isn't my last entry. Things are getting really bad now. I went back to that neighbor's garage sale, and it turns out they've never even lived there. If I can end on one thing, it's to say this. If you find a pirate
Don't buy pirate. Don't pirate games.
Sale, don't play. That's a great one. Okay.
I want somebody to post it on the Creepypastas forums. Oh, that's it. Without
Okay, listen.
without people knowing that it came from here. That would be kind of interesting. Anyway, it's a good video. I think he is a month late, even because he talked about Halloween. And it seems like it could be recorded for that time, maybe. Is there anything in the description about it? No. Okay. Oh, it's Sumida Media. Yeah. A bit late, yeah. But it could be recorded there because they said nothing about the dislikes thing. Well, it's not like it's a must. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't know what happened. But anyway, thank you anybody who watched this. I appreciate it a lot and I hope to see you next time. Sorry for it being longer than it had to be. I'm very sorry about that. Goodbye. Have a great life. Because one of us has to.